Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Eden streak is going real well right now. It's not a full Eden streak, I guess, because we haven't just been playing as Eden, but lately we have. Oh my god, it's Soy Milk, Unicorn Stump, 4L4899ML. Actually it's NL, not ML, if you'll excuse me please. What can I say? Unicorn Stump is awesome. All we need is a single orbital, and then Soy Milk potentially being catastrophically, ball-achingly bad doesn't really matter that much. In fact, actually no, I was gonna say that, I mean, Best Bud is still decent, especially because it contributes to Beelzebub. Even if we never get hit, it could still give us a benefit that way. But all we need is like an attack fly, and then that would have made it so we could use Unicorn Stump every single room and, you know, gotten out of this. But still, I want to, you know, be clear that Best Bud is still at least half decent, but we certainly could use something that's kind of an alternative damage-dealing source here. You know what I like about early Soy Milk, if I'm keeping it really positive? It's really good at breaking fires. Like, it's really, really good at cracking into these fires and poops and making sure that we can actually get consumables out of them quickly, as opposed to taking forever. Like, if I had a card against humanity right now, I think I would actually use it on this big room and take advantage of that. Now, there is a tinted rock down here, and I can't deny that small rock would be awesome, but I'm not overly concerned about making that guy walk down there, which would have taken a long time. If we missed the tinted rock, we missed the tinted rock. Okay, now we can use Unicorn Stump. There we go. We could do the same thing here if we wanted, but this is actually like a perfect room to use Chariot on. We get luck up and HP up, but not really what I'm looking for with Soy Milk, but at least we're still, you know, thriving and surviving here. One key for this floor as well. Oh my Lanta. This is gonna be heinous. And not in, like, a fun way. This is gonna be, like, a 5-minute long fight here. The other thing is, if this motherfucker drops, Shoop-da-Whoop, it doesn't affect us at all, because Shoop-da-Whoop plus Soy Milk is gonna be just piss poor. Like, there's no value whatsoever in us actually going through with that. There we go. We need to kind of, like, Jezball this shit. We want to keep him, keep the parts as close to the wall as possible, and then just kind of bounce them. That's my hope and dream, actually. There we go, that's the good stuff right there. At least we're hitting them with the fairly frequent shots there. Basically, we're drawing a line past which they cannot bounce. So we want to try to trap as many of them in our tier prison as we can. And we also need to not get hit, because if we get hit, then that's going to fuck up our deal with the devil chance. So, this is a bit of an enviable, an unenviable situation. Inenviable? Yo, English language, let's get rid of either in or un for talking about the negatives of other words, okay? We need one of them. Then that gets the job done. I'd say we're probably just a little bit over halfway through this fight, so still plenty of despair to follow us here. In particular, that was kind of a nasty moment right there. Just take them out. But I didn't even know this track was that long, honestly. I'm learning a lot about the musical composition of the game as a result of this freaking room. There you go. Just keep them. Well, I mean, I hate to quote The Offspring unnecessarily, but we're going to keep them separated. I don't even know what I want to get here. Is there any way you could drop a bomb? And I'm not talking about a troll bomb. I'm talking about a good old-fashioned, I can actually use it for my own purposes, explosive device, blow up a tinted rock, pick up a small rock or something. Would like to point out this room has now taken us longer than the entire floor. Or than the entire floor preceding it, I should say. We should crack into this. There's a chance, not only for money, but for spirit hearts. At least we got through it without getting hit. I'm a little impressed there. It's a little cocky, I guess, to be impressed with oneself, but I'll take it. We're doing our due diligence more than necessary, which should tell you how I feel about this run right now. I feel a little scared. We got a bomb. All we need now is a tinted rock. Punching bag doesn't do too much for us, but it's not bad. And, I gotta admit, I'm stoked to have 5 cents. Now all we need to do is get to our shop. We can buy a spirit heart and maybe get a deal with the devil. That key actually completely makes this possible. We've been enabled. Yo, this is fucked up. Stop shooting, please. I can only sneak in, like, half a second worth of shots here. Admittedly, half a second worth of shots is about 130,000 shots because I have soy milk, but we need to hit more than that. Oh my god, we took red heart damage, and there was a freaking tinted rock right there. And this wasn't even the right way to go to begin with, but that's less of a problem. Okay, that's fine. I didn't need to deal with the devil anyway. To be honest with you, all I need is to get a cube of meat. I mean, I'm moving the goalposts here, but I'm just telling the truth. A cube of meat solves a lot of problems for us. Mostly by allowing us to not ever have to worry about taking damage ever again, at least for a while. Wonder if we can get a Joker card. What do you think? We should use our key to go to the shop, I think. Let's just try to see if maybe we can get a little extra money in the first place. Oh, that's good. Okay. It is a... it's not a Joker card, but it was a special card. That's okay. We had to check either way. Little Horn is annoying. I feel like I really, really want to just walk into him and then use Best Bud to deal all the damage. But we should just wait until we take damage naturally. There's no reason to unnecessarily kind of force our own hand there. Now, if I could just get you to teleport into one of your own bombs, which almost happened there, I'd be very happy. Punching Bag's doing good work. Oh, he hit himself. Not for too much damage, but for a decent amount. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. I accidentally knocked his own bomb away from him. That's bad news. Now we really don't want to take damage. Please just have mercy and give me a deal with the devil, even though I am unworthy of one. I would really, really like to get any sort of damage upgrade. Oh my god. We got hit right at the very end. Okay, we got safety pin and 3 red chests. 3 red chests gives us 2 spirit hearts. Man, that's not what I need right now. You know the Cars song from The Source? I guess you're just what I needed. This is not just what we needed. Nobody needed this at all. Curse of the Labyrinth, with no consumables, but holy shit, we found our boss rooms right off the bat. And I think we might as well gun for it right now. I mean, why not? Well, because we could go to our item rooms possibly and get some extra damage that makes these boss fights not totally laborious, I guess, but, you know, who asked you? Honestly, I think the Frail is actually a pretty good boss for us to fight with soy milk, because it's not as affected by knockback as every other enemy. So that means when we actually get a bead on an enemy, we can do a decent amount of damage. Mind you, the damage per tier is still absolutely awful. But on the bright side, at least it's not like we hit it once and then it gets bounced out of the frame and, you know, we have to reposition ourselves and etc, etc. And that was the easy part of the Frail. This is the hard part of the Frail that is now going to take much, much longer. Well, I did... oh, okay, you know what? There we go. I did ask for some harder Eden runs, and I'll be damned if the game didn't listen. That was actually really, really nice. Look at how much more damage our attack fly is doing than our own tiers. Like, that's... very disappointing. Okay, I think we got lucky to not get hit again. Mom's coin purse. I'll try it. Friends to the end? Balls of steel? 2 balls of steel is really good. And a tears downgrade. Honestly, not that big of a problem, I think. Alright, the Duke of Flies. You know what? Hit me. I hate to do it. It's a little bit of an admission that I'm going to be playing suboptimally, but I really wanted to kill these guys. Without taking 500 minutes to do so. I'd do it again if I could. We got box. This is not what I'm looking for. Well, I guess we should give up on... oh, God. I guess we should give up on Cube of Meat Dreams temporarily here. I'm going to teleport out. We're going to desperately look for Magic Mush. We know there's some decent pills in our rotation, too, so... we could get lucky. One makes you small is good. Speed up is groovy. I was going to say good, then I was going to say great, and instead I said groovy, which is definitely the worst of all possible options there. Now, I really don't want to start deliberately getting hit on every single room in order to kill enemies. I think that's a strategy that's not fantastic for us long term, but I will also admit that, good God, it's so much more satisfying to kill an enemy with attack fly than it is to kill them with my soy milk tears. We're still just 1 orbital shy of an automatic win, which is why I'm not at all disappointed. Right, we can't do damage. That's why I'm not at all disappointed with this run yet, is because it really only requires, you know, one more item to enable us to succeed easily. Midas Touch, any orbital, and I basically do mean any orbital. Even fucking Guppy's Hairball, I would be in love with right now. All things considered, most runs take more than one item to hit that point. So that's why I'm not too disappointed about it. You know, I still think we're pretty lucky to be in the situation we're in. These enemies have so much fucking HP. Oh my god. The knockback on Soy Milk is really the worst. It's not the rate of fire, it's the fact that when you hit them, like instead of hitting an enemy 4 times, you have to hit them, you know, 20 times. And when you hit them, they walk away. So Ball of Tar is not what we need. We really, I think, should take advantage of this donation machine to go hard on a reroll. Dry Baby is good and close to being good enough. I do think Daddy Longlegs does something for us. I think Daddy Longlegs is a valuable selection because it kills enemies, and I actually can get some value out of Unicorn Stump on every single room if I want to just Unicorn Stump and wait for Daddy Longlegs to kill an enemy, which is, it sounds like a nightmare. Like that's gonna take forever, but at least it actually gives us something, you know? Like why am I even shooting these enemies when Daddy Longlegs is what's gonna do all the damage anyway? Nice. Yeah, Daddy Longlegs, I think, was a completely acceptable pickup there. Did I show the seed? I think I showed the seed. 4L4899ML. Just looking for our last item room, and then I'm fairly content to leave. I should have just used Unicorn Stump right away. I don't want to use it because then I just dodge. Like, I don't even have to dodge for the rest of the level. Or the rest of the room. I'm just walking around like a freaking idiot. But honestly, popping Unicorn Stump to save ourselves from being in danger. And maybe just like standing in a group of enemies so that they get grouped up and Daddy Longlegs can kill them all in one hit. Might be advisable. Okay, we need a key. Found our item room, but we need the key. Yeah, come get a tasty little bitch. You charged the wrong enemy, you dingo. Oh, a spirit heart. I don't dislike it. Am I gonna look around for this key? Hell yeah, I'm gonna look around for this key. I'm not giving up without a fight here. I think this would be our secret room. Or that would be our location where the secret room was, I should say. Unfortunately, it turns out the secret room was not there, but I think the bomb placement was right, is what I'm trying to get at. Alright, all you fuckers, group up right here. On me! Didn't really work out. What I wouldn't give for even like a fucking nearsighted friend. Thank God we got this key that allows us to get into that item room. I would kill for another reroll machine if it's not going to give us a decent item for us right off the bat. 5 cents allows us to get an arcade on the next floor, which is actually pretty solid. I would like to get some extra money and maybe make a shop worthwhile as a result. Okay, this is an easy one. Infestation 2 is the much better item out of the 2 there. The problem is that I don't think if something dies with Daddy Longlegs killing it, I don't think it'll become a spider for us, and our spiders are going to do next to no fucking damage as a result of the fact that, oh, obviously our secret room was already over there, but as a result of the fact that, that we have soy milk, of course. But we're not yet in a horrible place. I would say we're not in a very good place, but we're not in a horrible place either. But we could get there in a couple floors if things go wrong. Let's see. If Daddy Longlegs generates spiders, that would be a good start. It looks like he actually does. So you know what? I'm not breaking any more poop here. I'm gonna try to push these poops down here so Daddy Longlegs can take them all out at once. Hey, sweet. Thanks for attacking the small enemy. I really appreciate it. Why would you attack the big enemy? That would just make my life easier. Where's the fun in that? There we go. Oh, no, he didn't create spiders. So we've actually got to do it ourselves by picking up... oh, he created spiders that time. I don't know. Maybe we created a spider, but the spider instantly broke on another enemy. I would like to point out that we've gotten 0 damage upgrades. Not only did we start with soy milk, but 0 damage upgrades. Just remember that if I start to sound salty about how these rooms are going. Bombs are key. That's exactly what I was looking for, actually. Just wanted to, yeah, if I disrupt him and he walks on the spikes, does that work out well for me? It seemed to. This guy's gonna pop any second now. There we go. He probably would have gone on the spikes anyway. I'm telling you, man. Just let me fight war here. Please jump on top of me. Daddy Longlegs. Daddy Longlegs, what the hell, man? You abandoned me. What the hellman's mayonnaise was that? Again, I feel like a little bit of an idiot because, you know, I take 20 minutes to shoot at these enemies, and then you just come in 2 seconds later and stomp the fuck out of them, but... I also would like to point out we haven't had a genuine deal with the devil as well. Just throwing that out there. Okay, a greed fight I don't dislike. Come get a taste. All these enemies stay close to greed, so we stomp his ass. I want to stomp his ass the same way all those young men and ladies stomped the yard in the classic, you know, film with the same name. Faded Polaroid. I don't think it's worth as much as Petrified Poop, which is saying something. Range down. Relatively inconsequential. This is the kind of seed where you're like, okay, nobody out there is going to play this. Because it's just, as of right now, it's no fun. But it can get fun. You know, soy milk can get fun if things go right. And unicorn stump can definitely go fun. You just need to find the right situation. We need to start our own crowdfunding campaign at GoFundMe.com. Please just give me a Death's Touch or something like that. You got Death's Touch. You got the power. Okay. Group up, please. All on me. Nice. We're a little too slow to stay away from Mr. Tractor Beam, unfortunately, but he almost got us, but didn't quite manage to finish the job. All right, DDL. Ooh, Daddy's dong leg. Now we wait for Daddy Longlegs to kill the enemies that we can't seem to kill. Oh, we actually got one killed there, surprisingly. Not my favorite enemy to be fighting, but I have to admit, we're not really taking that much damage. Push him into the fire. Yes! Yes! We were about to get hit there. Push him! Push him into the fire! Dude, this is... I'm actually alarmed that I'm starting to adjust to this run. I would much rather the run just adjust to my taste than vice versa. Spiders don't bother me. If anything, it allows me to generate more in the future. Does control a little bit of the map, though. Okay, come on. Daddy Longlegs. Daddy Longlegs. Stomp his ass. Nice! We got him without getting hit. I'm amazed. Halo. Decent enough. Another red chest deal with the devil. Holy crap. So we get Guppy's head, but I refuse to give up on this unicorn stump dream. And I mean that sincerely. That's not, I'm not even taking that for the sake of like, oh, well, in the future we could get something awesome. Like, I'm not taking it, I guess I'm not taking it for zaniness is what I mean. I really think this is the right play, even though, as of right now, Guppy's head would definitely give us some flies, and I could really use those flies to do some damage. Eyes on me, please. Thank you. I believe in you, Daddy Longlegs. Oh, it's almost ready. Just go for it. You got him. Okay, there's our item room finally. Don't use your key for that. Oh, you know, you totally can use your key. Because you're getting another one anyway. And then if you get a bomb, you got that stone chest. A cricket's head would be real useful. But diamonds are a girl's best friend. There's another key for a key situation here. You know what? Key for a keyfer would be great. We got into that without taking any extra damage, which is solid. We did not get a bomb back there, but that's okay. What do we got? What do we got? Book of Revelations. Oh my god! I know what you're thinking. If we'd just been to our item room first, we would have fought war instead of the adversary, and then as a result, we would have found ourselves in a situation where we had a cube of meat at this point. I have to admit, the irony is a little amusing. Quite the dramatic irony in this situation, if I do say so myself. Well, you know what? It is what it is. I can't take Book of Revelations and Unicorn Stump. I could take Book of Revelations, and eventually that would give us a cube of meat, but I'd miss out on having Unicorn Stump, which is the whole point. So let's head down to the next floor. Don't get your hopes up for boss rush here, but we're getting gradually closer to potential, you know, ability to kill a single enemy. We're probably averaging, with our tiers, one or less than one enemy killed per room, which is, you know, probably not where you want to be, statistically speaking. Just one attack fly, man. Or sack dagger, or any of a variety of different items that could I could really save the day. Holy crap, we killed one. Okay, another room that unfortunately we're not really going to be able to do too much on ourselves. We'll just let Daddy Longlegs solve the problem. I think it's when he stomps an enemy that then turns into ooze. The spider kills the ooze, which then in turn destroys the spider, which makes sense, but I wish it weren't so. Sure, rusted key. It's a great room, like, from a puzzle-solving perspective, or, you know, solving the puzzle without taking damage perspective, at least. Pretty much just have to stand still. Spider! Oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you. Still need to get a key somehow. Amazingly, we do still have an outside chance at boss rush, but I got no idea how we're going to kill Mom in a small length of time. Short of getting a, like, chaos cube of meat from the shop somehow. There's our key. I would like to go to the shop, but #1 priority is just not losing my mind as we take 100 years to accomplish everything on this run. Golden remote. What's the point? There's no point in taking that, to the best of my knowledge here. It's gotten so bad, I'm like, maybe you could just give me Eve's Birdfoot. Yeah, stomp him. Stomp him! Ah, you could have gotten 2 there. You dumb danglehorn. There we go. We got an actual spider. Another key. That means we probably should go to our shop. Unless I'm being, like, the ultimate in laziness. Because you never know. I mean, even if we got, like, a blue fire or something, I feel like I still owe it to Unicorn Stump to try to take it. But I will admit, I'm coming close to the end of my rope on dealing with this Unicorn Stump bullshit. So we can play Unicorn Stump for free, or play the Blood Bank for free with Unicorn Stump, which we absolutely should. IV Bag is actually good for doing this. And that's fine. I think we'll just save 2 of hearts, because it's probably better to use it later. And hopefully this leads to our shop down here. And on the shop, I want to get Champion Belts and Sackboy. I don't know. Two good items. Oh, I tried to use Unicorn Stump, but it wasn't ready. That was my own idiocy. Twice in a row, actually. That was a bad room. And we'll see it again. So bad we saw it twice. Get starter deck, which is okay. Which gave us 2 of spades. And I'm gonna use it out of habit, I guess. We got a spider out of that. We don't really need Box of Friends. That doesn't do anything for us. So let's buy the Spirit Heart. We'll buy the card, which is the Hermit. Buy the pill. Okay, Curse of the Maze. That's not great. Donate 3 cents. You know I'm in a bad place when I'm trying to buy pills on the final shop in the hopes that they work out for us here. Yeah, let's I mean, we could do the the boss trap room, but I'm not really interested in that. Daddy Longlegs is gonna hit on occasion, but this is gonna be slow going, man. Prepare yourself for that. We're also not gonna have Unicorn Stump for this one. To be honest with you, it would be really, really good for business if we had our attack fly ready. I'm still banking on Deal with the Devil's Sack Dagger, man. Jark Dudis wouldn't be the world's worst pickup right now either. We'd have to find some way to swing it, but at this point, you know, finding HP feels like less of a problem than actually being able to kill enemies. You know, one of them is a temporary problem. One of them apparently is a more permanent problem. Daddy Longlegs hasn't really, I mean, picking it up has been extremely important, very valuable, I'd say, as with Infestation 2, but neither of them are enough to carry us individually out of this pit of soy milk mediocrity. There we go. We took damage. That might have looked on purpose. It was actually accidental, but I'm relieved that the accidental damage happened so that I can actually finish this fight in less than 100 years. There you go. Get as much rotational damage as possible without damaging yourself. That should do it. No deal with the devil, huh? Fuck me, I guess. Down to the next floor. I'm telling you, one of these days, we're gonna make this happen. We popped the Hermit card in the hopes that it would help us get to the boss fight faster. Well, it definitely helped us reach a dead end faster. Almost all of our mom spiders are going to be gone as of now. But at least they seem to have a pretty good use, you know? We got through a couple of rooms slightly less annoyingly as a result. Beautiful. This is way more tactical than I'd ever like to approach this, but I guess it's got to be done. I'm trying to, like, take positions that can actually shoot this dude into the red poop, but it's not very consistently worthwhile. Doesn't seem to get the job done as often as I'd hope. I think did the bomb go into the red poop and get hit? I think that's exactly what happened. We also got hit, because I'm bad. I mean, do you crack that open? That shit's gonna take 100 years to kill. This is a room where we just wait for Daddy Longlegs to finish it for us. We wait for a bomb as well, because we do have Tinted Rock there. If we get Small Rock, I think we can start to think about our lives and maybe being able to do damage to enemies. This double key room would be a full run reroll, perhaps. Oh my god. Even the most strident Northernlion hater, I think, would admit that this run has taken a good degree of patience. I really don't want to lose the streak, though, because honestly, Unicorn Stump is so good. It would feel bad to lose the streak on a run that's actually fairly solid. We can't really reroll that. Or, I mean, we can, but let me just slow it down a little bit. That was idiotic. Oh, no, it wasn't. It worked out totally fine because there were enemies on there. But if there weren't enemies on there, that would have been a total waste of a black card. But instead, we actually got a pretty nice profit out of it. Oh my god, of all the places you could have stepped there, you choose to step on the one enemy instead of, like, the 3 you would have killed if that guy died and turned into a bony. Oh, well. Got our keys. You got keys, you got no bombs. You got bombs, you got no keys. This is the life, man. There we go. We got a troll bomb out of that. And a real bomb, actually. Just get Daddy Longlegs to create a fuckload of spiders. That's one spider. I would say that is not a fuckload. Unless you and I have been going to different orgies. Alright, one wave is done. Who's coming up next? Loki. I figure we might as well wait to use Unicorn Stump until it looks like we're gonna get hit. Oh, I love that when Daddy Longlegs came down, we shot Loki and thus took him out of the Daddy Longlegs damage range. I can't say it's anybody's fault but my own, but annoying nonetheless. I think we have, like, Chubb after this? Yeah, honestly, Chubb's not that bad, because Daddy Longlegs is gonna smack him. All I could realistically ask for on this floor is a cube of meat via death, which would be fine. Or, actually better than fine. It would probably be an instant win. Or, a deal with the devil that at least has items on it. Although, at this point, a deal with the devil precedent means absolutely nothing to us. I guess we could also get a deal with the angel that has, like, a guardian angel or something like that. Oh, this is, I know we had a chest back there or a tinted rock we want to open, but I kind of want to try this. Like, blow this up. And then use... Oh, get out of there! Use all of our, extra Unicorn Stump charges on this gentleman right here. Hanged Man. Tell you what, we'll use Hanged Man to come over here. I don't really want to go for the extra deal with the devil chance. As bad as that sounds, given that I was just like, it would be awesome to have extra deals with the devil. I want to have him give us something. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Thanks for giving us portable slot over top of some fucking red poop there. That's the first place you would look to give damage here, or to give an item. Okay, a syringe. Poison touch. That's actually huge. For what should be, I assume, obvious reasons. Now we can walk into enemies and deal damage. We have to do one room without Unicorn Stump. But once we get through this room, we'll be able to use Unicorn Stump to walk into enemies. Now, poison damage is not that impressive usually, but it's something, goddammit. Something we can believe in. I know. Oh my god, I just looked over at the cats. They're sleeping in these boxes in my room, and Tomo had his head, or his hand on Ruka's head. Ruka was displeased by this. That's been my cat commentary for today. Alright, I think we reroll all this. Rune is Awaz, which we just pop. Could skip the rest of this floor, which I think would be probably a little bit of a silly decision. Got a golden chest out of that, which gave us more money. Man, this floor has been like 7 minutes already. 7 heaven. That's not how that song goes. 7th heaven. No, you gotta come up a little bit at the end. 7th heaven. Is that something that's more like it, maybe? Well, okay. Poison touch is not killing them, but it's at least wounding them, so maybe we have a better chance to kill them in the future. Like, seriously, I'm not gonna be picky. Anything helps out right now. Little close, but I really didn't want to use a unicorn stump charge, because we need that to survive and deal damage to enemies. Oh, there's another tinted rock back there. Hopefully he dies to poison. Nope. Because if he dies to poison, he can give us a black heart. Little ridiculous. There we go. Okay. Small rock. Oh, the spirit heart is not useless, though. I do need to do my best to secure a deal with the devil here. Oh, this is nice. Good opportunity to poison them. I wasn't being sarcastic. It actually was a nice situation. These enemies rush us down and got a black heart off of them thanks to poison damage. These guys are weak, which means poison damage could kill them. And it did. We didn't get a black heart, but that's okay. This is not death. However, Mama Gertie is not the world's worst boss fight, considering that we can make ourselves invincible at least once. I really tried to stick it out there for as long as I could to do poison damage. Oh, I really also thought, oh no, we're gonna lose our deal with the devil chance. No, we're fucking not. No, we're fucking not. Daddy Longlegs, stomp! Now's the time. You stomped, but not on the right spot. Oh my god, we did it. We gotta deal with the angel. That's fine, man. I'll take what I can get right now. It's 3 spirit hearts. What can I do? I can't even reroll. I'm not getting a single key piece. I honestly don't care to fight the angel statue. There's no fucking way we're fighting Mega Satan on this run. And don't even give me that, oh, you little pussy, pussy, pussy. Yo, if you're so good, why don't you do it on this run yourself? I believe many of you could. I mean that sincerely, but you know, put your own money where your mouth is here. Okay, I'll do it. I think it's worth it for the chance to get something good. We still got 1 black heart out of it. That's alright. So I'd say we're probably tapped out when it comes to likely deals with the devil and angel at this point. It would be hard-pressed to engineer a worse seed, I think. That's not true. I mean, you could easily engineer a worse seed just by giving, like, exclusively active items that are worse than the active item we already have. But a realistic seed this bad is rare to come by, that's for sure. Another black heart. We're making it work, but we're making it work in ways that we would really rather not. Rather just have, like, you know, any damage upgrade over the course of the game, considering we also have soy milk. We should have tried to poison more enemies. If we'd waited until there were more enemies on the screen, we could have poisoned more of them and had, you know, maybe like a 7 or 8 times greater chance of getting a black heart, but that's okay. Who knows? We could still get hit and make that happen. Almost happened right there. Ooh, and right there. And to a lesser extent, right there. Oh. Okay, a penny and a key. Penny for your thoughts, quarter for your call, and all of your mama's love. You guys know the Wilkinsons? Maybe? We were already going in the right direction, I guess. Whatever, though. I kind of like having saved the 2 of hearts, because that might end up saving our ass completely on the cathedral. Please be poisoned. You are not poisoned. No, Daddy Longlegs, now's not a great time to stomp, because you are going to miss. Look at that damage ticking up there, man. That's just... Jeez. Who did I have to blow to get this seed? This is like punishment from an unjust lord. Please, Daddy Longlegs. Okay, second secret room. Lots of battery charges. Karma, I guess? No, we really should keep Rusted Key for the chest, assuming we make it that far. Alright, it lives. Not sure what my hope is here. I'm not sure what my play is. I think my play is basically the same way I've always played against Mom's Heart, and that's to just try to avoid taking damage. And I guess we'll pop Unicorn Stump if it seems like we're gonna get hit. We're probably not gonna be able to avoid dealing with these enemies. Ooh, nice dodge. Did I just compliment myself on my dodge? Absolutely. You would too if you were in this situation. I promise you that, sir. I promise you that. Play through the seed for yourself. That's like the new, like, 1v1 me on Dust. Yo. Come catwalk if you're not a little bitch. 1v1 me. 1v1 with Desert Eagles. You scared? Okay, poison this guy so that if Daddy Longlegs stomps him, we can get a heart out of it. We're almost all the way through the Mom's Heart fight without having been hit at all, which is just hilarious to me because on runs much, much better than this, I've taken a lot more dumb damage. We're about to get the Brimstone lasers. No deal. Honestly, I would have felt ripped off if we'd gotten a deal there and made the run easier. This run's all about making the best of a horrible situation here. Why did I even come into this room? I really thought that the boss room has to be through this way, you know? If you're going through hell, keep going. We found our secret room. That might allow us to permanently skip it. We gotta try this one. Come on, Cricket's Head, Cricket's Head. The most frustrating thing is that all these items I ask for wouldn't even make it easy. They would just make it easier. And yet, like, the game won't even give me that. Like, it's a little out of control here. Thank fucking God we got Daddy Longlegs. And I mean this sincerely. Infestation 2 is fine. Without Daddy Longlegs, we're at like 70 minutes on this run right now. That one decision has saved me like the whole day's worth of Isaac stress. Which is a real thing, man. I mean, it's not as much as like regular stress or like, you know, a sick family member stress or, you know, I'm gonna flunk out of college stress or something like that, but, you know, stress is stress is stress. As a noted stressologist, take it from this grizzled old gym rat. I could see why you'd want to eat 100 stresses, but blah, blah, blah. Okay, one of these days. Almost 2/3 of the way through the mob trap room. And then Rusted Key is just gonna feed us amazing items on the chest. I can feel it. Hey, a spirit heart. You know what that means. Walk into this enemy and poison it to try to get a black heart out of it. Didn't work. Got an eternal heart, which I think is better for us because it makes 2 of hearts better in the future as well. Oh, good. It's a greed fight. Actually, streamer, it's super greed, not greed. There's a big difference. That was actually really dumb damage on my part. Well, money equals power would also be incredible right now. We can skip the big room, at least for now. And that's not a euphemism. We can literally skip the big room. I swear to God, in my own brain, I hit spacebar there. Make sure you poison the bomb fly, because that is absolutely killable by poison and has a good chance to give you a demon heart. Fucking Swarm Protector is still our ultimate damage dealer. Can't get Small Rock. No, that'd be too easy. Oh, he's done. He's done. You finished. You'll never work in this town again. But, like, please pack up your own desk, because actually firing you is taking me quite some time. Alrighty. Oh, okay. The room's so nice, we did it twice. I still want to finish this room, just because if it's... Well, first off, it's not that tough, and if we end up having to go through this room again, because this is the wrong direction, I'll be unhappy, is what I'll say about that. Come on, Daddy Longlegs. Don't waste your time on the pennies, man. Take care of the pounds. You gotta hit these Lokis. This is a nightmare. Well, this run is taking its toll on me. I said, God, why? Too many times before. If you're in the corner, I can actually do damage to you up there with my own tears. Daddy Longlegs, don't take my glory. Oh, we did it. Fuck you, Daddy Longlegs. But also, thank you for saving our whole run. Oh my god. It's the wrong direction unless we have to go back in this direction and go down for once. Oh my. Oh, no. We don't want to be here. Well, the good news is it's all fucking dead ends. Which means that instead of fighting this, which I just absolutely not. There's no chance I do it. We're gonna go this way then. Get the hell out of here. Holy shit, a single enemy. Is it my birthday? I'm not saying it's gonna be easy to kill. But at least it's a little less annoying. Oh, that was dumb. But now we can Unicorn Stump and have some extra damage here. Why not Unicorn Stump at the start of the room? I mean, you raise a good point. But we're not doing any damage with Unicorn Stump at the start of the room. I mean, I guess we're just using Unicorn Stump to avoid taking damage, but I'm trying to strive for something more in this life, so sue me. Oh, I'm trapped. Daddy Longlegs, now's the time, man. You went for the wrong enemies! Cost me my demon hearts. No, you did not cost me my demon hearts. We got our demon hearts. We got our combination enemy kills and demon hearts. Curse room. Curse rooms are good. If we... Oh, that was bad. I was gonna say if we can avoid using Unicorn Stump on this room, we can get into the curse room for free. I would really like to get 2 guppy items, even though the odds are effectively 0. We gotta try. And I just totally did not even do anything there. 2 of hearts, 2 of hearts. Oh, get out! Get out! There you go. Now we have Dice Shard. And Dice Shard is actually like a huge way out for us. Because we can use that on a shitty series of chests on the chest. To create a much more palatable situation. You know what? We can at least get over here for free. Because there's a battery charge on the other side. If there is a benevolent force in the universe, give me something half decent. The map is... I can't deny it. It's half decent. It feels like it's coming from a place of love, at least. Okay. First phase of Isaac is going to be nice, because he is not affected by knockback. As a result, we have a reasonable claim to our ability to stand still and still do damage. It's not going to be fast. I would say that for every, like, 100 shots we land, Daddy Longlegs effectively can only hit him once, and then that is equal damage, which is hilarious. 100 damage might be a little bit overkill, by the way. Okay. Please kill your own followers. Oh, that was a dodge and a half right there. Okay. Now we're in it for the long haul. Please, God. Yeah, stomp him. He's got to disappear, man. How is it? We've done so little damage to him, he's managed to do like 8 attacks here. Alright, Daddy Longlegs should be basically charged up. Oh, that was such bad damage on my part. Absolutely no reason to take that. If I lose this Eternal Heart, I'll be real sad about the state of things. Not because I think we have a poor chance of success, but, I mean, that's maybe implicit. But because, we didn't have to. But I gotta cut myself a little slack. I mean, we're still working on 0 damage upgrades. And 0 damage upgrades soy milk. This is a run that requires some, you know, intestinal fortitude. Like, you can't just, sleepwalk your way through this one. Which, in a way, I appreciate. But at the same time, I'm ready to get some decent items again. Maybe next time. For this time, let's just get the kill. Okay. Down to the next floor. This is where Dice Shard just becomes all important. Decent for mapping. Not really that good, I think. Horrible. I'm gonna take this because it actually does give us something. We're gonna drop both Two of Hearts cards. That's how committed to the reroll I am here. And by both, I mean one. I think we're gonna reroll everything else, including God's Flesh, although I can see why you'd think it would be good. There's no place for Strange Attractor on this run right now. Alright, we get Capricorn and Maggie's Bow. Capricorn is a really, really good damage dealer. It's a multiplier. But mostly the best item we got there, Big Fan. And that's really sad, because Big Fan is not even that good. As far as like rotational damage goes, but it's all we've got, man. It's one of the worst familiars for damage, I think. But it's really our only, you know, chance here at doing a lot of damage for the first time on this run. And what did I tell you? Like, the whole run, all we've ever needed was one fucking orbital to get this shit started. Don't even tell me I had, oh, you had Best Bud. Yeah, okay, Best Bud has been good for us, actually, but, oh my god, it doesn't really mean anything for Best Bud to be good for us if we have to get hit to actually use it. Okay, get that black card. Get that black card. Get that black card. There we go. That way we can absorb one more hit before having to use Two of Hearts. This is where we're going to start cracking. Oh my god, into spiders. And I took one more hit there than I probably should have, but that's okay. Do we use Two of Hearts yet? Absolutely not. If we can save that for our boss fight, life is going to be 100 times easier. Yo, fuck rooms with a lot of enemies. You're out, mister. Very nearly dead. I think the journey is coming to an end. I'm so happy. 'Cause today I found my friends. He's a big fly that rotates around my head. I'm so happy. 'Cause my daddy's leg is long. And so's his dong. Well, that something tells me that probably the members of Nirvana wouldn't be too happy with that performance. Dude, I really want to get in there with this orbital. I know it's a terrible practice right now, but I really, really want to do damage faster. This isn't even the slowest Isaac run we've ever had by even half at this point. But it's just the fact that we got nothing this whole run. Even Big Fan. Big Fan's our best item, basically. Or our most consistent damage dealer next to Daddy fucking Longlegs. Okay, so here's what you do. Get in there with Big Fan. Use it as a shield. When you get hit, that's when you can start to use Best Bud a little bit. Because you have Unicorn Stump active. And I will tough this one out, dude. I don't care. We can effectively get hit like 12 times. Because of Two of Hearts. We have 8 HP, so we can get hit 2 more times before it starts to matter. Before it's ideal to pop, I guess I mean to say. There we go. Pop it. We're totally going to win this one. Well, there's your soy milk no damage challenge. Go knock this run out for yourself. There's probably a better line of play on this run. Like, I'm willing to admit I probably took the wrong items to make this work, but we did make it work regardless. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.